Oh well, I have moved everything. What did I not do? Oh, I put one computer away and I have one computer that I'm running. I think in the previous video, I think I discussed why, or did I? But anyway, I have moved the computer and I have one camera right now. Right now it's on top of the monitor. I have two monitors. Hang on a second. I wonder if I should start recording these videos using OBS. I'm thinking I should. That's what I'm thinking. You might let me know what you think. There's numerous reasons, and I'm sure you can think of probably more reasons to do it than I can. Anyway, I moved the two monitors, moved the microphone. Well, I moved everything. I like this better. I had to turn off though the light. It was just too bright. Sitting like this was too bright for me. So I'll think about that. If you have any suggestions, I think today's the day maybe that I'll think about OBS today or tomorrow or something. Because just having the camera on me and just having me talk is not the way I have been usually doing videos for the last, since the beginning, since before 2005. Been making videos on YouTube since 2005, and I have 2,200, and I think there's over that amount. But not that you can tell by looking at my things, because I don't know what YouTube has done to me. I don't think it's it's not a conspiracy or anything like that. It's some stupidity of my part, something that I have done wrong, undoubtedly. And I'm not being punished for it. Well, I'm being punished by him. So I use Proton Mail, by the way. This camera's a new one, brand new one. Where's my glasses? There they are. Yeah, for the next few days, I'll be reaching for stuff all the time. That's why I do need to go. Well, I think maybe the next video I make will be an OBS video. The camera is eMeet Link. I think it was about $130. They have a whole bunch of cameras, by the way. But in this situation, this group or whatever, they had a Model 300 and a Model 600. And Model 600 was a little bit better and cost a little bit more, and I went ahead and ordered that in. Also, the microphone on this is pretty good, but I'm not sure that you all are going to be happy with it. So I hooked up, What this is? This thing about to fall off of here or what? Yeah, it is. What did I do wrong? Well, anyway, this is the microphone that you've liked over all the microphones that I've used. It's the one that you all like the best. What the heck did I do? Anyway, I'll have to check that later. And I like OBS, but, well, I like OBS for this, for what, for this type of a situation. By the way, this did not solve my problem. If you watch the previous video and the previous video before that, it did not solve my problem. So I still have the same problem. And it's not something that makes me want to stick with making YouTube videos. You can watch the previous videos and you can kind of tell, what my gripe is and what my problem is. Everything looks pretty good here to me from this end. I've moved stuff around, so I got this entire table now that I can do stuff with. I can be over here and working on something, and bring it over here, or I can stack stuff up that I want to show and talk about or something. So I think this right now is going to be the way I'm going. You know what I need to do? I do. Over there is one of my computers that I used for a long time. And I have my label for my ham radio call sign and 0UWY. I guess I could, I need a thing that turns itself. Well, that's not working very well. It wants to slip off. Yeah, no, it's not working very well. Let's see. That's my ham call sign. I think maybe I do need to, and so I think the next video will be with this on a tripod. Where's my tripod? Where's my tripod? My little tripod, my desk tripod. As I'm standing up, I have pants on so I can stand up and stuff. Okay, where is it? Well, I can't see with my glasses, my magnifying glasses. I have 20/20 vision. Okay, where are they? God, it's just a constant search. I do also have a bunch of, here it is. I have a bunch of wires that are underneath the table, running from monitor to speakers and all that kind of stuff. And I tie them up all the time. I spend a lot of money on those ties. Where are the big ones? I have a whole bunch of little ones, but the big ones are the ones I always need. Okay, now why does that do that? Anybody knows why that does that? One of these things, what does this do? Okay, that comes out. Why would this thing here, okay, now it's in, okay, it can't go up. Let's see. Now, I think I'd better not be doing this now. I need to do this in a few minutes. So, here we are. Two monitors. Both are LG monitors. I have a bunch more monitors too, by the way. What is it? People say women, like to buy shoes. And what would be guys like to buy? Cigars? I don't know, whatever. Guns. There you go, guns. I'm in Texas also, yeah. I don't let anybody know I don't have any guns because I'm not sure you're allowed to be in Texas if you don't own guns. Of course, I did have to carry a gun every day because I was a hospital security officer, and then I was also a reserve police officer, and then I had a full deputy sheriff's commission for years. And for I was a reserve police officer for a small town, and they insisted that we be armed at all times, even when we weren't doing our, patrolling for them and that type of stuff. The county sheriff, I don't even know. His full-time officers, of course, were, to be armed at all times. Now, the reserve officers and the things that he had like that, the horse patrol. I don't know if you had an air, if people were pilots, and I'm not sure exactly. I didn't pay that much attention to Cass counties. But when I was commissioned for Cass County, I got a full commission. Even their reserve officers didn't have full commissions. So, I don't know. But in 2000, when I quit working hospital security and everything else, I stopped carrying a firearm, even though I'd been shot at before, once. Even though I'd had two friends when I was working hospital security that were shot, at the hospital. Three. Three was shot. One guy, at the hospital, I've talked about that in the previous videos. One was shot. Two guys came into the parking lot and shot him. And it's a miracle that he survived. At 9:15 p.m. at night, the normal situation would have been the ER doctor on duty, and that would have been it. Two or three other doctors came in. One had just delivered a baby. One came in, maybe it was just two extra. And one came in because he wasn't feeling well and he wanted to pick up a prescription. Can't remember. And Dan survived, but he was in the hospital for a long time. Then there was John Galegas, who was shot at 9:15 p.m. I know you're thinking I'm getting old. No, they were same parking lot. A year or so later, this John Galegas was shot. And he was dead when he hit the ground, but he managed to put a bullet in the other guy, and the other guy managed to jump. The other guy managed to jump over a very high fence around this. And that, as far as I can remember, hospitals do not like to make their places look like there's a problem. So they don't want any high fences. They don't want anything to make it look like it's a prison. And on top of that, we had razor barbed wire on top of that. This guy that shot Dan Stagel, he was shot. Dan, hit him. But that guy managed to jump a fence, and there was a 9:15 p.m. There was a guy there who lived in an apartment building there, and he heard the gunshot or whatever, and he came out, and this guy comes running by him, and then he sees this guy who's been shot starts to collapse in the street, and he sees the guy take, the gun and throws it underneath a car. So when the police showed up, this guy was able to say, well, I saw him jump over the fence, and then I saw him throw a gun, there. How did I get on this subject? I don't know. I'm going to stop right now because this video is 16 minutes, and I'm going to stop. I'm going to move the camera down onto a stand, and I want to check too. I want to check the mic that's on the boom. I want to check to see which is the best audio. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say that this one is the best. Okay, where's the camera? Okay, never mind. And I need to check that over there because it's wiggling. Where's that? Okay, I got a lot of stuff to do. Wish me luck.